the best all-around center build in the game. Here we go. Primary post scoring, secondary shot creating. We'll get into the details in a little bit, but here is the build. You're going to want 7'3" as the height. Max out your wingspan. For the weight, do not max it out. We want to be a little bit faster, and strength is not that important. We're going to go 275. We'll talk about that once the gameplay starts. You want to max out the shoulder width as always, right? Put it all the way up. No reason not to. Choose whatever hand you want. I want the right hand because I like my hop shots going that direction better. Let's get into it. Starts. If you are tired of grinding badges, make sure you hit up my boy Sports TMB. The link to his Twitter will be in the description. Tell him that I sent you and he will hook you up. You'll get your badges in a few days and you'll be good to go. Also, if you're looking to sell your account or buy a new account, he does account selling as well. So make sure you hit him up, tell him that I sent you, and he'll take care of you. Now, let's talk about the reasons why, guys, okay? A shot creating post score. These are gameplays taken from my stream earlier today, right? Mine is only a 77 overall. I do not have the badges maxed out, but I'm telling you, this is the best all-around center build in the game, and I will tell you why. Now, I got to give a quick shout out to my boy Stopped Ali. This man has been using this build for a long time, and he is a god at it. He's arguably the best center on this game, bro. He dominates the one-on-one court with this build, but obviously he could play 2s or 3s or pro-am, and he's still a great center. So I got this build strictly from him. I hit him up on Twitter. He helped me out. He was like, you know, he gave me his exact build, bro. He was like, I made him 275 because, you know, I wanted him to be a little bit quicker, a little more agile, and I agree. You know I always max out the weight on my centers, but as the year went on, we started to realize that no matter the weight, no matter your strength, right? If you're an inside center and you're posting up, you can back somebody down no matter what. It's just something about this game. Now, I think the strength, obviously, if you have a higher strength, you're better on the contact dunks and your box out will be a little bit stronger, but that's not, you know, super important. And that's, you know, there's not a reason not to go 275. If you go 340, it's not the end of the world. You know, that's what you want, but I went 275. All my other centers are 340, and I kind of like being a little bit quicker. You know, like I said, I don't know why they made it like this in this game, but for whatever reason, whether you have 99 strength or 90 strength or 85 strength, if you have the ball and you're backing down, you can push your man under the hoop. It's just how they made the game. Okay? Now, why shot creating post score? A lot of people say, well, a lot of people have been asking me in my streams, what do you think's better, a pure post or a shot creating post? Well, they each have their pluses and minuses, right? I mean, the pure post, obviously the post scoring stats go to 99, which is nice. On a shot creating post, they only go to 91, but it's still high enough to dominate. You know what I mean? Like, also on the pure post, the strength goes to 99. On the shot creating post, I think it goes like 91 or maybe like 94 if you max the weight out. But the reason I say shot creating post, and I'm just talking about best overall center build. First of all, your shooting stats go way higher. So I know a guy who has this build, right? And we play pro-am sometimes. My boy Cerberus. And no disrespect, but he's not the best player in the game by any stretch, but he shoots consistent green light corner threes with green animations. It's going to be tough to do that on a post score. On a shot creating post, your three-pointer goes to a 70, and on a pure post, I believe it goes to a 61. Now, obviously, it will change depending on whether you max the wingspan or not, but basically, you're getting like 7, 8, or 9 better three-pointer on a shot creating post score. So, you know, I like playing on my pure post for pro-am, right? But I'm a bit of a liability. Like, if we go 5 out, I only have a 61 three-pointer sitting in the corner. That's not going to hit consistent. Now, if I have a 70 three-pointer, plus I'm running boosts, plus I'm catching off dimer in pro-am, that's a good build you can use in pro-am. Also on threes, if they're going to leave you open in the corner, you can hit threes. Again, on a pure post, you can hit, but not as consistently as you can on a shot creating post score. So that's one reason I say overall center build. Overall center build, meaning he can play any game mode. Obviously, on one-on-one court, like I said, my boy Stopped Ali, you can't hold him. He's the best one-on-one player in this game. You might say, oh, I beat him or this, that, and the other, but listen, he wins and he dominates consistently on the one-on-one court. He uses the shot creating post score. Now, obviously, the build has something to do with it, but it's also his ability. But my point is the build can play on any game mode is my point. Whether you're playing one-on-one, 2s, 3s, pro-am, it's a great build for all game modes. Any mode you play, this is an effective build. You are not a liability when you use this build. Like I said, a post score, a pure post score, or a rebounding post score, or any other type of post score, they're good builds still. If you have it, don't be mad. Like, I have a pure post and a shot creating post now that I made this. But I just think a shot creating post, the ability to shoot, just sets it apart from everything else. Now you might say, oh, what about a sharpshooting post score? It's a good build, but the reason I went shot creating post is, you see when I do these hop shots, right? The hop shot is one of the best ways to score this year out of the post. It's more consistent than the fades and the hooks. The post hop shot is very, very consistent. You can get greens on it a lot. What's the most important badge for that type of shot? I'll answer if you don't know. Difficult shots comes up on that shot every single time. Now on a pure post, you get bronze difficult shots. I actually made a video about how important getting difficult shots on your pure post score was, because it really helps out not only your hop shots but your fades as well. Well, guess what? On the shot creating post, guys, you're getting silver difficult shots. I can't explain how much more consistent your guy hits hits hop shots. I only have a 77 shot creating post score right now, and I already hit hop shots more consistently than I do on my 90 overall pure post score. Even with 99 post scoring and maxed out mid-range on my pure post, I still don't hit as many greens on hop shots as I do on my shot creating post score. Also, guys, on the mid-range, on a shot creating post score, it goes to, I think, 86 or 84, something like that. And then on a pure post, I think you're looking at like a 78 or an 80, something like that. So you're getting 6 to 8 more on mid-range as well, which is, it's going to allow you to hit much more consistent mid-ranges on this guy compared to a pure post scorer. Now, I say best overall build because this build can do it all, right? You can shoot from the perimeter, you can shoot mids. You're still dominant 1v1, right? If you want to ISO with this guy or play one-on-one, you can still dominate in the post with him. You have 91 post scoring, plus check this out. You still get Hall of Fame post spin, Hall of Fame drop stepper, Hall of Fame up and under. You still get those Hall of Fame badges. When I first looked at this build, and obviously, you know, you're looking at all types of builds and it's tough to pay attention to every single detail. I assume because you're not a pure, you know, you're a dual archetype, you're a primary post secondary shot creator. I assumed you got gold post badges. Once I heard you still get Hall of Fame post badges on this player, I was like, yeah, in my opinion, there's no comparison for a pure post compared to a shot creating post. A shot creating post is just much more, it's just a much better build, much more versatile build. You still get hustle rebounder bronze, obviously, because all center builds get at least bronze hustle rebounder. You get silver rim protector, just like most other center builds, so you're not a complete liability defensively. You get bronze defensive stopper, you know, like most center builds get. So you're still defensively, you're still pretty good. Now you're a little slow, obviously, because post scorers get the lowest speed of any center build. But like I said, if you go 275, you can combat that a little bit, you know, and you get like 1 or 2 more speed than a pure post scorer. So like a post scorer speed, I think maxes out at like 39. On this build, I think you go to like 40 or 41. And then obviously if you make them a little lighter, like I said, 275 instead of 340, you know, you'll probably get up to like a 42 or a 43 speed. So, you know, you can tinker with it and make it how you want. If you want to be stronger, obviously up the weight and whatnot, but this is what I use. If you guys are wondering about animations, what I'm going to tell you is right now the only dunk package I have on is under basket athletic flushes. Obviously I'm going to put on like baseline reverses and then probably cradle dunks as well, but I don't have the VC to do that yet because I just made this build. I need to save up some VC at the stage this weekend. Hop shot, I use post hop shot 1. Okay, post hop shot 1, in my opinion, is the smoothest and best hop shot in the game. Fadeaways, I use Michael Jordan. The hook shot, I don't really shoot the hook. Right now I have the sky hook on, but don't shoot hook shots. They're pretty ass, honestly. I wouldn't use the sky hook if you're actually looking to shoot hooks pretty often. But like I said, I don't really shoot hook shots unless I'm like right under the hoop and I need something to like, I don't know. I just don't really shoot them that much. shimmy shot is really just your preference. I don't think there's a best one in the game. Like I said, I'd rather hop shot than shimmy or fade any day of the week in this game. Outside of that, if you're looking for a jump shot on this build, I use my base is amateur 1, so high school 1 base, and then both of my releases are Rudy Gay. So high school 1, Rudy Gay, max out the speed. The blend doesn't matter because the releases are the same, and that's about it. Like I said, this guy is only a 77 overall. I don't have my badges. I have gold post spin, then everything else is silver, bronze, or I don't even have it. So listen, it's just a great build. You see these gameplays are back to back. We go 7 for 7 the first game, and then I think 6 for 6 this game. Like, look at the hop shots, man. They're just a thing of beauty on this build. With that silver difficult shots, I'm telling you, makes a huge difference. Like I said, this is the best and most versatile, best overall center build in the game because you can score, you can defend, you can rebound, you can shoot threes, you can dominate 1v1. You really can just do it all. My opinion, the best overall center build in the game. A shot creating post score. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. About to hit 100K. Make sure you join the family before we do that. I appreciate all the support. Drop a like. Let's try to get like, I don't know, like 1 million likes. All right, I'm out.